YouTube, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, and I know why you're here. Yep, I know why you're here. You're here to listen to me talk about that smell good. All right, I'm your guy one more time, Desert L. Hicks Jr. Shout out to my Smell Good family for joining me one more time on another fragrance video. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome. Hopefully you'll like what you hear, like what you see, and if you do me and you a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit that bell. You'll be notified every single time I drop a brand new fragrance video. Whew. That's always a workout. You want to get it right too, so that's always a workout. All right, so let's go and get into today's video. Now, lately, the weather has been back and forth while I live here in Florida. So I've been having to rely on some versatile fragrances, some dumb reach fragrances, something I don't have to think about. I can grab, throw on, and it'll, get the job done throughout the entire day, no matter what I'm facing. All right, so it got me to thinking, all right, what are my most 5 versatile fragrances that I look towards and grab when it's, a situation where pretty much I don't want to have to think about it. I check the weather, I know what time it is out there, I know what I got going on for the day. I just grab that versatility, I spray it on, and I'm out the door. All right, so I got 5 here that get the job done, that I've been using for sure, especially with this weather going from one morning it's 40 degrees and the next morning it's 70 degrees, afternoons 80 degrees. It's just been crazy here where I'm at in Florida. All right, so every fragrance that I talk about on today's video will be down in the description. You could click that link if you're interested, and I think you guys will be, very happy with your purchase if you purchase either one of these. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, I got a brand new fragrance to the collection that I think is going to be very versatile and something that I definitely can grab, especially where I live out in Florida, that will pay dividends. From the house of Givenchy, from the Gentleman line, we have the EDT Intense. All right, the EDT Intense. All right, as you guys know, big fan of the Gentleman line, and this is another one that I love. But this one, they put a different spin on it. All right, so it has some green components to it. Some bergamot, I believe, is in here. Definitely got that traditional iris note here. And when they say intensely, it is intense. All right, definitely doesn't come off as your traditional EDT. But this is something that you can wear summer, spring, the fall, not so cold winter days. Where I'm out in Florida, we don't have a brutal winter. It does get cold, but some days, man, winter days around here are like 40 degrees, 45 degrees in the morning. Might get up into the 70s in the afternoons, and this one right here will get the job done. This is their stab at the blue fragrance attempt, and I think they did a good job. I even love you can't see it on camera probably, but they definitely did, put like a blue tint or somewhat on this bottle, and I think it looks good. Big fan of the presentation for sure, but this is something that you could definitely grab that could be versatile for you, especially if you live down in the South, the Floridas, your Georgias, your Mississippis, your Alabamas, your Texas, Carolinas, things like that. This will definitely pay dividends. You can get this on discounters right now for it's not that expensive on discounters. You get it for a decent price. I'll put the best price that I find down below in the description, of course. But the EDT Intense is very, very good, and I really like the addition with the greens and the bergamot in this thing. Very, very nice. All right, so one more time, from the house of Givenchy, the Gentleman line, we have the EDT Intense. All right, next up on the list, probably the king of versatility, if not. Well, yeah, it probably is, in my opinion. This stuff works wherever, whenever, hot, cold, summer, spring, fall, doesn't matter. This thing is a giant. And in my opinion, it has reached a legendary status in the fragrance community. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we have Y, the EDP. That's all I gotta say, right? Why the EDP? Don't gotta get into the notes. Don't gotta get into what it does. It's a performance beast. It smells fantastic. It's cut for any type of weather. hot days. Some people say they don't wear it on hot days. All right, I don't know if I would either, but you can. Summer, spring, fall, weddings, first dates, office fragrance. You go into the gym, you could wear this whenever, wherever, and don't have to think about it. Be mindful of your sprays, because this is a strong one. We ain't trying to choke somebody out, or yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We don't care. My dog Cedric Farr say, choke them out. Choke them out, man. But be careful with this one. It definitely could do some damage. Another great versatile fragrance. The white line is just one of the epic lines out there in the fragrance world. And the EDP is widely regarded as probably the king of the blues. All right, that's what I've been hearing. I definitely consider this to be a strong candidate for the king of the blue. And this is one I'll never go without. All right, YSL does a great job with the white line. They did a great job here. Very versatile. YEDP from Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. All right, moving along to a fragrance that I get, some of y'all probably don't know, and you guys will find out on the podcast when we drop the Smell Good Family podcast. And me and my buddy Cedric Farr are going to be talking about the Dior Sauvage line. I'm not going to give away so much, so when you hear that podcast, reference back to this video and you'll understand why I'm grinning right now. But from the house of Dior, the Sauvage line, we have the Parfum version. All right, the Parfum version. This is my favorite out of the bunch, even the Elixir. All right, I still love the Parfum. Why? Well, it adds that, that powderiness to it. It got that vanilla in there as well. Kind of draws back from the Ambroxan. Doesn't really have that major inky note on the dry down, which is the Ambroxan going crazy for sure. But the Parfum is my favorite from the line. It has been. It will be. I don't own a bottle of the Elixir just yet. To be real with you, I'm contemplating getting the full bottle of the Elixir or going with Alexandria's attempt at cloning the Elixir. Both of them are great, and I'm just trying to determine which one. But anyway, this right here is very good for versatility. You could do anything with this: office, date night, running errands, going to the gym. This will definitely get it done. Some people say this is, Sauvage was teetering with some niche quality with the Parfum. I could see that for sure, but it definitely still leans, designer. But this is my favorite out the bunch. It's very versatile. It'll get the job done no matter where you are, what you're doing. Definitely consider this one another king of the blue contender right here for sure. Parfum doesn't get talked about that often. But when it does, it gets talked about in high regards, and I'm no stranger to talking about this in a high regard. Favorite from the line, from the house of Dior, we have Sauvage, the Parfum Concentration. All right, Parfum Concentration. All right, two more on the list. I have raved and I raved and I raved and I raved about this one before. Have a massive dent in this thing for sure. From the house of Coach, we have Coach for Men. All right, Coach for Men. Just the ultimate versatility with this fragrance. You got that pear and that kumquat in here. So fruity, so fresh, so nice. I literally grabbed this without thinking. This might be my number one dumb reach fragrance. It might be, because I remember I was running late. I was running late getting my son to school. All right, but I knew after I dropped him off, I had some errands I had to run. I had to go to the barbershop. And this is probably the only time I've ever done this. And I normally don't run late. I'm a very, very prepared guy. I try to get to where I'm going and be there in a timely manner so I don't be late. But I ran in and I just grabbed the Coach for Men. I knew where it was. I reached for it. I got out of there and head out the door. And when I was sitting at the barbershop, I said, wow, that was my first dumb reach moment. I came in, I knew where it was, I grabbed it, didn't think about it, I knew what was going on with it, boom, 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 and got out of there. And I have a lot of love for this fragrance for sure, and the community does as well. It's been out for a while now, but I always rock this. This is something that I always have. Just smells fantastic. Very, very versatile for no matter what you have going on. definitely consider this if you need something to reach for and I have to think about, you know, is this good for a date? Is this good for work? Is this good to run errands? Is this good to go hang out? Yes, 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 and yes. All right. So from the House of Coach, one more time, we have Coach for Men. All right, Coach for Men. Great fragrance. Great fragrance. All right. Last but not least, I've talked about this. Just recently did a full review on this one. You can check that out after you watch this one. But from the House of Prada. All right. We have Prada Luna Rossa Oceans. All right. Prada Luna Rossa Oceans. You know, I've fallen in love with this. Now, upon first smell, when I first smelled it, I thought it was great. I get though it's not so unique. Oh, we were kind of led astray with the Oceans title. I get all that. But when you really sit with the fragrance and you wear it in different situations, you gather an appreciation for it. And that's what I have. And this is also another dumb reach fragrance, especially when I'm going to work and something that I just know I can wear, whether it's warmer out, cooler out. I know it's going to get the job done, and it smells good. It smells good. That caramel note is prominent here. Definitely got some other notes as well. But that caramel note is prominent, gives it that, you know, if it's anything unique about this, it's the sweetness that the caramel provides that gives it that unique smell. All right. Absolutely love this stuff. I'm working on a little dent on it. I haven't had it that long, but we got a little dent in there for sure. All right. And I'm an over sprayer. I ain't that 2, 3, 4 sprayer. I'm gonna hit you with that 8 to 10 piece easy money. Not on everything though, but something like this, I'm gonna let it rip. And I ain't apologizing. I don't care what y'all say in the comments for sure. All right. I ain't gonna choke you out, but you gonna smell me. You gonna smell me. All right. I know y'all, some of y'all out there who agree with that for sure. All right. But anyway, this is ultra versatile. Love this stuff. If you're looking for something that just gets it done every day, no matter the situation, definitely check this out from the House of Prada. We have Luna Rossa Oceans. Great stuff. Great presentation as well. Love that red and that blue combo. All right. So those are 5 versatile fragrances that I reach for, that I go to, you know, when I just don't have the time to think about what I'm gonna wear. Warmer days, cooler days, barbershop, date night, running errands, don't matter. These 5 get the job done for sure. And maybe one of these you guys are interested in, links will be down below in the description. If you have these, let's talk about down in the comments. Which one do you love the most? What's your dumb reach fragrance for sure? Let's talk. That might be a future video, dumb reach fragrance. All right, but which one are you guys grabbing? No ifs, ands, no buts, no thinking about it. I'll be very, very interested. I'm very, very interested into knowing which ones you know you guys use. All right. So until next time, remember we got the 500 subscriber giveaway out there. Review the video, enter, and win a chance to win the 3 samples that I put out there. I think it was Phantom, Valentino, Winning Roma, and the Tom Ford Black Orchid. All right. Appreciate all the love and support. 500 subscribers on our way to 6. It's awesome, man. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Until next time, be cool, be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next fragrance video.